Looks like I may be live. See what we got here. Got a one wheel and a dam. And I'm gonna try to ride up I'm gonna see if I can ride up that steep dam. It probably won't make it, but we'll walk the rest of the way and we'll ride along the top. See what happens. Do you want to see my face when I ride it, or you want me to show you where I'm going? Because I'm just gonna be looking at the ground and shit. Here, let me flip you around. I got a microphone plugged in too. Here. You see what I'm doing? Probably not. I'm about to take off a little up a hill, a little downhill action right here. I gotta hit some speed so I can get up this thing. Not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's insane. I bet I can make it. Should I try again? Nobody's here. We made it halfway up. It was complaining at me. Let me flip this around while I'm walking. Yeah, look. I've only taken a few steps. It made it this far up. And it was yelling at me a little bit. Oh, we got Savvy Coobs. Savvy Coobs, this is what we're doing today. We got a dam and we got a one wheel, and we're just gonna, ride across it real quick, see what happens. I failed miserably trying to get my mom's riding lawnmower started. Tried for an hour to get it started, couldn't do it. So you know what? Let's go do the other thing. Oh, you do want me to try again? All right, how about this? Try again the same spot or on the other side. The other side looks, I don't know, equally as difficult. I don't know. He wants to see how it goes. I don't know if you probably didn't see it the first time. I guess I could have rode down this thing. God dang it. What am I doing? All right. I'm not going to go back too far. We just need to get a little speed. So I tried to go straight up last time. I think that was the mistake. I think I need to zigzag. It's hard for you to get an angle at this. I could set it down. I didn't bring a tripod or anything, so we're just going handheld. It's normal phone. Here, we're looking down. All right, we got a one wheel. We're gonna gun it up this hill. I say gun it, I mean gun it and then zigzag. Oh yeah, okay, I was able to turn. Nope. I didn't make it near as far. All right, one more try, and then we're gonna ride across the dam. How does it sound, by the way? I got one of those fancy microphones. When I say it's fancy, it's this little guy. Sorry if I made a bunch of noise with it. Sound is fine. All right, here we go again. All right. I don't know about it. Pretty steep. It's the cheapest one wheel you can buy, unless you're buying something used or. All right. Oh my gosh, we're making it. We're making it. Oh, we're going down. We're going down now. All right, we can make it down safely. That's good news. And we're going straight back up. Here we go. More speed this time. Push into those bumps. All right, and we're leaning. Oh, come on now. You're almost there. Ah, dang it. Oh. All right, let me see if I can mount on this thing. I'm gonna see if I can mount this thing and go down. All right, we're going down. Woo! That's sketchy. All right, here we go. I didn't get enough speed. All right. We tried. Oh, we tried. All right. All right. Do you have anything fun to say? Let's see. GH3STGT1. Can I call you something else? I don't know if I remember you in here or not. Hi, I'm Tad. I do dumb stuff all alone most of the time. But today, we're live riding a one wheel across this man-made lakes dam. Pretty much around sunset. It's a little bit early, but we got plenty of clouds, so it's not going to be, it might get pretty later. We'll see. How fast are we going? I don't know. I bet we're going 9, 10 across this thick grass on top. Ooh, there might be something fun to play with up here. This dam is really close to where I grew up. It was not even here when I was in grade school. Think about around when I was in high school, they started building it, or maybe before that a little bit. But before they built it, there was a creek out here. A bunch of the neighborhood kids built a tree house that had like a swing over a creek next to an old railroad bridge. It was pretty cool. It was probably somewhere, I'm swerving, somewhere right in there, I bet. I slowed down when I was pointing. Alright, we got people actually watching here. I'll tell you guys a secret if you don't tell anybody. I almost lost my virginity right there. Alright, moving on. I didn't say anything. Shut up. Oh, got a big bump there. Did you hear that? My feet came all the way off. Both my feet slapped the board at the same time. Mom's texting me. That's all right. All right, where are we going next? Are we just going to turn around and come back? Or are we going to go down here and then across the bottom? Or see what's down there? Maybe there's a hidden trail that I don't know about. Or actually, on the other side of the lake over there, there's a mountain bike trail I've taken a couple times on the one wheel. But I don't think I have the battery capacity to get all the way around the lake, take the trail, and come back. Because usually I take the trail and it just kills my battery because I hit the trail hard. I don't know why I want to hit the trail so hard. It's exhilarating, I guess. And I don't have my helmet. I don't actually own a helmet anymore. I borrowed my brother's mountain bike helmet that he does not use. Did we get any votes on where we're going? Bumpy voice. Okay, all right. Stephen Wotherspoon? What I'm riding, mate, is a one wheel. The cheapest one you can buy. It's a pint. By Future Motion. All right, I guess we're going this way. Nobody said anything about which way we're going. So we're going this way. And for those who are just joining us, this is just down the road from where I grew up. There's a creek down here. We can go look at a creek if you want. Woo! Barely dodged that little branch. Maybe it was just a chunk. I can't go through that. We're going up here. We're making it. We made it. I haven't actually come down this way before. Ooh, bumpy. And now I'm right behind the machine shop. No, that's not the machine shop. That's a distillery right there. You can see that. See if I can zoom in while riding this thing without making it too bumpy. I do believe that is a distillery that's fairly new to the town, maybe 10 years old or so. Did y'all hear that hawk? See that hawk? Where's he at? You hear him? I guarantee you can't hear him because I got this mic on. He's over here somewhere. I don't know why I can't find it. There he is. That's the one. He's not making the noise. This other guy's making the noise. There, that one. He's making the noise. Ugh. Are you yelling at me? I hope that hawk isn't yelling at me. I think it's a hawk. He's flying kind of over me, behind me. Like, I'm intruding. You did hear him? That's awesome. Yeah, dude, he is like coming around me like I did something wrong. I promise you I don't want your babies, Hawk. All right. How fast can I go? I usually cruise at like 13. It starts pushing back. It's a safety feature. The top speed on these is advertised at 16. The setting it comes like it comes set with like a 12 mile per hour speed limit, but if you download the app you can switch it to get the 16. Some of the grass is wet down here, but yeah, I don't like the pushback feature. I mean, it's good. It keeps you safe. Once you get close to the limitations of the device, and it's just like telling you, hey, this thing won't go much faster, and it needs headroom to keep you balanced. Like as far as torque is concerned, it needs a little extra torque. So like technically it could go faster than 16, but like it's a built-in safety feature. This is a fun little area I've never been to, and it's less than a mile from the house I grew up at. This is nice. I would come down here to just chill and be alone, unless this is all poison ivy right here. I'm fucked. I'm fucked, guys. This is all poison ivy. Tell me, any experts in the house? I didn't see a Samuel. Hello, Samuel. Oh yeah, being on the grass is definitely a benchmark. Like, I love the fact that this thing is just all terrain. You can just go anywhere. Like, look at this. This grass is like a foot tall, and I'm just like chomping over it, and big bumps and stuff. Let's see here. What are we doing? Do we even know what we're doing, guys? Do any of us know what we're doing? Let's see what's down here. There's a cool, like the drainage to the dam is somewhere over here. That might be interesting, but I don't know if I want to chomp through 2 foot tall grass to get y'all there. The stuff that I'm riding on has at least been mowed down. Okay, too much incline. We turned. We're gonna go up this less steep. Yeah. Sorry guys, I didn't bring the tripod or I got a new is like a selfie stick / tripod. Can you really call it a tripod if it has 4 legs? You guys tell me, all right? Should I not call it a tripod because it has, it's more like feet, 4 feet. You know what I mean? Oh, dang, that hawk is still screaming in the background. Should I go check on him again? There is a plane in the air. Only one, though. A private plane. That's all we got around here. Every now and then, there'll be like a fighter jet from Wichita Falls Air Force Base, but that's like nearly 100 miles away, so it's not. We don't get a lot of air action, but there is private planes. There are people with money around here. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to read here while riding a one wheel. Do not read in one wheel. I was surprised to see how well it took it. What did it take? All of it, really. It took it all. We're going to go by the hawk again and see if it yells at me more. He's still yelling over there. Can y'all hear him still? We're going to go down this hill fast. Tri has 3. It's a quad pod. Yeah, quad pod. You sure? You can hear that guy? That's so funny. He's so far away. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna stop the one wheel for a moment. I'm gonna go back up the hill. We're up. Tried to turn around on a hill. All right, going back up the hill for a second. Just because I want to go down the hill fast once I'm done looking at this. Once I'm done zooming in on this hawk screaming at me, I'm gonna go down this hill. And I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to do it with my Texas accent hanging out so you guys can laugh at me. I don't ever talk like this, I'll tell you what. Okay, I'm trying to zoom in on them. Okay, I guess that's as far as I can zoom in. You guys tell me, see how it's doing some weird stuff? I love hearing them. If I bend down a little bit, yeah, you can see him on top of that pole now. Where do I control the speed, Steven asks? I'll show you right here. All right. So you put your foot here, and then you put your other foot here, all right? And then you stand on it. Now it's balanced, all right? Hands free. One hand has the phone, the other hand can do whatever it wants, all right? All you do to control speed is lean forward. Lean backwards to go backwards, all right? One wheels are pretty cool, all right? It's a lot of fun. I've only had this thing for 3 weeks. Yeah, probably 3 weeks. Yeah, and I've already put over 150 miles on it. Just been tearing up my tiny town. Look at that. Looks like I got some got it. Got some dill in my got some dill in my tooth. Yeah, you saw him. All right, we're going down the hill fast. Here we go. I don't know how fast because I don't have the app open. But I'm bending. Ah! I bet you get some wind noise. I'm gonna fall. I do not want to fall. Oh! 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 It's telling me I'm going too fast. Oh All right, we made it. Now there's a steep hill right here. And we're down. All right, now what, guys? We're going back up? Yeah, those hawks definitely are nested and they got some babies or something because he's flying around me again. I'm having so much fun over here though. This might be one of the most fun I've ever had on this thing because I got friends with me now. I brought friends with me. Can y'all hear that noise, that crazy noise that just happened? That's 50% battery warning. I gotta turn around. Yep, that's the negative side of buying the cheapest one wheel. All right. I've only got like, it's advertised at like 6 to 8 miles of range. And I usually get 10 miles. I've actually gotten 11 miles one time. But anytime I'm riding on surfaces like this, in a trail riding or just riding on bumpy grass and gravel's not so bad, but you know, big rocks, not so good. See what y'all are saying. I found a road here. I don't know how much of a road it is. I'll see. Yeah, so I was going that slightly mowed path and I found this hidden trail. Bonus round. Oh shit. I almost fell off the road. Trying to read. Shins being whipped. A little bit. Not so bad. The grass is just low enough. It's kind of just smacking the tops of my shoes. But if I was riding through the thick shit, I didn't even let y'all watch what I'm doing here. I guess it's not so interesting, is it? Maybe it is. I'm having a good time. I'm gonna ride down that. Unless there's a better way to get to over there. Ah! Almost fell. All right, we're getting near to the highway now. Oh, this goes right up to the highway. Nice. Nice. This road goes right to the highway. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yep. I'm coming here again, I'll tell you that. I'm having a blast. I've just been tearing up the streets of my small town. Just zipping around all the streets. All right. All right. Say hi to cars on the road. All right. There's just one. All right. You're going to see me do something very illegal here. Ooh, watch the car go by me. I just did a U-turn in the middle of the highway right before a car went by. Yes, people can go 75 miles per hour right there. And I'm going to go fast. I'm going to go fast. You were going fast. We got bumps and stuff. Ooh, big bump. Ooh, bump it, bump, bump. Yeah. We still got a few people in here hanging out. Give me a roll call. Who's still in here? Probably Abby. What was he saying? Yes, it was OD. R2D2's cousin told you to go home. Yes, yes, the noise. Definitely. How much further was it? All right, let me go. I'm going to take this path. I'm going to go real quick. There we are. All right. We're going down this path now. Here's this bump I liked. Oh, it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. But that's all right. We're going fast. We're going fast. We're going fast down the path. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys. How's that? How does that look, guys? Does that look ridiculous? You see my hand up front? I'm trying to balance. I'm trying to stick my camera hand way back and my right hand counterbalancing way out forward. Oh, buddy. Okay. right, so I don't know. I definitely came from here, but do I go up this big open area? There's still a hawk screaming at me. I gotta let him get to bed. Her, maybe, who knows? Anybody there know how to identify male and female hawk sounds? Is that even possible? Oh, that's a steep bump. Oh, made it. Look how steep. You can't tell how steep that is. All right. Maybe if I get right next to it. Yeah, not really. You can kind of see. All right, I'm going to get up this hill. Then I'm going to check my battery. Because I wasn't actually fully charged when I started. I plugged it in with 40%, and it charged for about an hour. And it was saying 92% when I unplugged it. And then it said, after I unplugged it, it said 100. But I knew better. You hear that grass? I'm going to bend down, follow my old tire mark. If I had that selfie stick, this could look cool, I bet. See, that hawk is right above me. Oh, that was a big bump. The hawk's definitely telling me to get out of here. This is my territory. How much was it? Oh, okay. So the standard pint by Future Motion is advertised at $7.50 right now. And then for like shipping and taxes, it's like $8.70-ish, $8.75 maybe. And then you know, being poor, I had some money, but I wanted to be able to eat, so I decided to finance it. So I got three $310 payments. So like $930 after if you get it financed for 3-month stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna check my battery. Hold on a second, guys. I will let you. Wonder if I just pointed out at the sky if you'll enjoy that. You should still be able to see. I think. Let me know. Did I black out for a second, or was I live the whole time while I was just talking about my battery? I'm trying to read some more comments. So yeah, I'm paying $930 for this Stephen Witherspoon. What? Stephen W. Otherspoon? I don't know your name. Yeah, you definitely need to get one. If you've ridden skateboards, snowboards, or surfed, you'll have no problem jumping on this thing and being able to ride it pretty good in like 30 minutes or less. Allison in the house. Hello, hello. Allison, we are riding my one wheel on the dam really close to the house I grew up in, which is like right about here, I think. And this dam didn't used to be here when I was a kid. They built it maybe when I was in junior high or something. And it was a cool place to hang out as a child, you know, woods and a creek and you know, like a tree house fort that had a swing into the creek next to an old train bridge. But I'm still trying to read some comments, and then we're gonna gun it across the dam one more time. I might be able to like just run up the hill and go down it and regen some battery. That might be fun. It is not a Chinese site. One wheel is made by a all-American made company called Future Motion. There are some stuff you can buy that's like uh, it's like called VESC, VESC, and it refers to like motor controller and stuff. Yeah, the Sunset's it's pretty all right. I was hoping for something better, but it's not bad. Oh, you weren't here earlier, Allison, so if you can hear a hawk in the background, it is definitely screaming at me. I'm not sure exactly where he's at this moment, but he's somewhere around here. Is that him? Nope. There he is. I can't believe I found him. I can't see him with my naked eye, but I see him on the phone. But he came from somewhere over here that he was posted up on that telephone pole. And when I started riding down this hill over here, he got up, started flying around and screaming at me. Oh, you didn't ride skateboard? Hyper as a kid? Definitely was a hyper kid too. I played drums. That kind of curved my hyperness, blew it all out on the drums. I definitely almost crushed my house with my finger and have to apologize to my mom later. All right, we got a bunch of gnats accumulating by my ankles, so I'm gonna gun it across this this dam. This dam. You like the windmills north of town? They're pretty interesting. Man, it was the talk of the town when they were talking putting them in. Just so many people against it. It's so funny. Small town Texas. Let me tell you, people's views out here. Oh, dang it! I'm gonna have to show y'all something. It's gonna make you sad. It pisses me off every time I drive to my mom's house. Let me know if you want to know what it is now or you want to be surprised. It's not a good surprise. Yeah, I could have converted a bike, but a bike's not near as fun. You played drums too? Very cool. All right, who else is in here? New things are good to explore. Veganism, for example. Definitely explore veganism if you are not a vegan. Y'all want to see my face or y'all want to see whatever else is going on, or my feet? Can you see my feet? I don't know how I should shoot myself. I want to shoot myself on the trail. Just be gunning it across. Maybe me and the sunset. How's that look, guys? All right. Look at this. Look at this shot. Look at this shot, guys. I'm just hauling ass across the dam, getting a shot. I'm getting a shot, guys. Nobody can fucking hear me because nobody's fucking within a half mile. I'm just gunning it across this dam, guys. I'm just gunning it across this dam. Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, my mic is still there. I didn't lose it. I'm just gunning it across this dam, guys. Hopefully my battery doesn't die and kick me off the front. Ooh, getting a little kickback means I'm going too fast on a bumpy grass surface. Oh, I lost it. Oh shit. Oh, look how far away it is. I was going, man. I was going. Yeah, the color out here is way better now. That was the first time I've lost it going high speed. I've had a few close calls. Oh my gosh. Wear a helmet. Wear a helmet. Wear a helmet. How did the board turned around? It's facing backwards. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, do y'all like that angle? One person? What happened? Savvy, is it just you in there? Everybody left when I got to the most exciting part, when I'm gunning it across the dam with the sunset? Or maybe other people have better sunset shots? What's the deal, dude? I got a hawk chasing me around? What, what am I supposed to do? Who is Donnie R? What's up? It's just me. Do I know you, Donnie R? Maybe Savvy does. Are you a vegan? You better be. I mean, you're welcome to stay if you're not, but we're gunning it. We're on a one wheel here. Can you see my one wheel? We're on a one wheel. We're gunning it across the dam by the house I grew up in. That's where I almost lost my virginity, but I didn't. Well, I mean, I did, just not there. Anyway, we got this sunset behind us. We're gunning it across the dam on the bumpy grass road. We're having a blast. All right. It's telling me my battery is really low. I don't know if it's a 10% warning or it's like about to cut out of me. But when we get back to where the car is at, we are going to we're going to go down the hill a few times and see how much it charges the battery up. Unless the battery dies before I get there and it won't activate. That would suck, because I'm almost there. Less than 100 yards and I'm there. And we got this beautiful dam and sunset. We salvaged the day with this, guys. We salvaged the day. We tried to mow the mother's lawn and the mower wouldn't start. We tried to jump it off for an hour. It didn't work, but I brought the one wheel just in case something went wrong and I needed a little bit of a fix. And Duolingo is yelling at me, telling me I need to do my lesson today because I'm on like a 610-day streak or something. Anyway, we're going to go down this hill and see how much I can charge it. Let me look at the app real quick. You love that gay lisp in my voice. I have a gay lisp? I didn't know that. Nobody told me. My goodness. I've been living 35 years and no one told me. All right, we were able to resume. Do a roll call when somebody comes back in. We're gonna check. We went down the hill. All right, I went down the hill once. Still says 1% battery. We're gonna do it 5 times, and if it doesn't go up, we're gonna call it. All right, we're going down this hill again. Check it out. See if we get some regen. All right, now we run. We run up the hill. We're getting our workout in. We're not just having fun. We're running hills. Whew. All right, 3 more of those. If the battery doesn't go up, I don't know what will. Here we go. All right, 3. Now we run up. We run up. We run up. We run. And our legs are so okay. So that this one will be 4. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing much running after that one. Whew. At least uphill. Ooh, sorry for pounding my chest with the mic. The mic hanging out. All right. Give myself a second to compose myself so I don't fall going down the hill. Welcome back. Circuit Delver? What am I running from? I'm not running from anything. I'm running up a hill to test the regeneration capabilities of this here one wheel. I started with 1% battery. I have gunned it down this hill 3 times. I will do it 2 more times before my legs are completely whooped. These scrawny little legs of mine. Yeah, running towards discovery. We're going down. Down number 4. Recharging the one wheel. All right. I don't think I'm running towards this time. I think we're walking up the dam this time. It doesn't look that bad on camera. It ain't that bad. Maybe a 40 degree. Maybe a little bit more than 4. Definitely not 45. All right, and we're up. And we're gonna go down the same side for the 5th time. All right. All right, number 5. All right. Let's see if there are any results. I'm gonna read your comments first. Excellent. Love to hear that the noise suppression is good and that me hitting my chest doesn't affect you. If you have headphones on, or if someone has headphones on, I'd be curious. All right, I'll get up this hill first and then I'll check the battery. I can feel the warmth coming off the motor. Is another damn vegan in here? I didn't see. Oh, he is here. What's up, another damn vegan? We're out here doing a little one wheel action on the dam near the house I grew up in. Well, my mom still lives there. And my stepdad, that we won't talk about too much. He likes to hunt. All right, we're checking the battery. I'll make a beat on my chest here in a minute. And love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, just look at this real quick. I love looking at the reflection of sunset off water. Dang it. All right, yeah. We're checking the battery. Hopefully. It's 2%. It went up a percent, guys. Successfully regenerated. We successfully regenerated. We successfully regenerated. All right, now we're gonna go down the other side of the hill. And then what? What are we doing after that, guys? Another damn vegan subbed? Thank you, peace. Unity, my friends. Spooky's just as excited for the regen as I am. All it takes is running up a hill a few times and you got a little more juice. Or you could just walk home and plug it in, right? All right, we're going down the other side. This is the side that I came up on the first time. Except we're not going away from it this time. We're going into it. Oh, all right. We're gonna go through this little what do you call these things? It's not like a switchback, it's just like a little walk thing. Keeps vehicles out of walking areas, maybe. Something like that. Is it really dark for y'all, or is that just because I turned my brightness on my phone down so I wasn't making a bunch of light? Yeah, so what are we doing here? We're on the road now. Except that's my car. Pretty sure you can see it. We'll go up to it. Yeah, this is my shitty car. My little Honda Fit. I've done plenty of car camping in it. Mostly what I've used it for is getting back and forth from work, as you all can relate to. And I hauled drums in it many a times, drums and PA equipment. And now we are riding our almost did one wheel through a someone's property who had a little tiny home over here, but they picked up all their stuff and left. Except they left this behind. What do you think? Should I get my one wheel on top of there and balance on it for a second? You talked me into it. Yes, I'm talking to myself. First, we look in the middle to make sure there are some supports. We see some supports, because, you know, this is shitty stuff. You know, anybody who does construction, chipboard does not weather the elements very well. All right, so one wheel is on the platform. Do you guys want to see me from a distance, or you want me in my hands? I'll set you over here, see what happens. All right. See if I can see. Okay, this might work. Prop you up against some grass. It's gonna look like I'm floating. If I can get this phone to do what I want. All right, we're gonna fuck with some grass. All right, there. Yep, I'm gonna be right here. But you can still hear me. Oh, look, there's even a place to put my foot to get up here easily. There's a dice. Oh, it's a left, right, center dice. I hate that game so much. All right, we're only gonna do this for a second. This is how you break your neck, kids. Do not attempt this at home. If I had been riding this thing for a couple years at this point, I'd probably try dropping off of this thing. But that is not where I'm at. All right, we'll show you the clean dismount, right? So you just lift up your heel and it deactivates. How lovely. All right, guys. We're in the car, guys. How fun is this little toy I got here? All right. Let me see if anybody said anything. All right, where are we at? All right, I'm being told to be careful. All right, let me go back a little farther. A lot of comments while I was doing something dangerous. All right, let me see where I'm at. I'm on the streetcar on my way home. Fuck, I need to share more. Lol. Look. Let me just see what's live. And just, Axel, get offline. He was on the train last I saw. That was a couple hours ago. Let me see, in a wheelchair. I can't keep up with comments. I'm so bad. Tad, don't hurt yourself. Look, I didn't. I'm still here. I'm still alive, spooks. How high am I? I'm actually not high at all, but if you're talking about elevation-wise, that was about, I don't know, 3.5 feet off the ground. Maybe 4 feet off the ground. Distance law. I'll make a good short. Yeah, I might make a short out of that. I might make a few shorts. I don't know. I start posting one wheel videos. If I start posting a bunch of one wheel shorts, we're gonna have one wheel guys coming in here, and then you know, they probably won't like vegan stuff. Yeah, don't try this at home. I'm nervous. Yeah, thanks for calling me a pro. I appreciate it. A kickflip. Maybe next time I'll try to do some form of a kickflip. It's more like a finger flip, or like an old school kickflip where you roll it on the ground. I may try to do that for you another time. This thing's battery is about to die. I'm glad you think it looks cool, another damn vegan, if you're still here. But I don't know what I'm doing now. I still have a little juice in the tank. I'm gonna speed up a little bit while I go around this little circle thing here. I don't know. I'm just gonna turn it off and get in the car. Oh, it's getting dark. I'm not gonna be able to show you what I was talking about earlier. All right, I'll go ahead and tell you. You won't be able to see it when I get there, but I'm gonna get this in the car. Oh, I'm gonna put this right there on top of everything else. All right, there's not a whole lot of stuff in here, but all right. Getting in the car. Starting the car. Do I need to start it? We're gonna start it. Somebody told me to hydrate earlier. Let me turn the light on. Ew, what song is this? Country music on my favorite station? I'm mad. That kind of makes me mad. You don't like that light? My goodness. All right, somebody told me to hydrate. Said the bots were watching, I think is what was said. So here's my water. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. The landing would have to be absolutely perfect to land a kickflip. Just to jump off of a one wheel takes a lot of skill, because like the balance points are like right in the middle. If you jump off your toes when your feet are like evenly spaced out, you know, like if your feet are evenly spaced, like if your toe is just barely overhanging and your heel is just barely overhanging and you jump off your toes, the one wheel just rolls over. So you have to either jump with both of your feet flat, like not jumping off your toes. Like imagine my hand is a foot and you jump like that instead of like this, you jump like that. Or you scoot your foot back to where the ball of your foot is in the center of the foot pad on both of them. All right, so I've hydrated. Oh yeah, I told y'all I was going to show y'all something. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, or if there'll be someone there that's going to make me uncomfortable showing it to you. But this is showing you guys an uncomfortable reality that has existed across the street from my mom's house for, I don't know, 5 or 10 years. It used to be, it was the first house that my mom's family lived in when they moved here. She was in 5th grade. And then one of her oldest brothers bought the place and lived there for several years. And there's a pool in back. I used to go swimming there all the time. But he sold it to this family, and this family has been breeding dogs there. I don't think they're huskies. I'm not good with breeds of dogs. I don't know the breeds very well. I know some breeds, but when it's not breeds that I'm familiar with, I have a hard time guessing the right one. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little sneak peek at what's there. There's just always dogs there, you know, claiming or just screaming for attention. Like most hours of the day, you hear barking. Yeah. Circle of Protection, TWU. Happy birthday, Gonzo Shitcock? That can't be real. Thank you, Sabby, for letting people know that I bring the beats in your own way. All right. Yeah, it definitely was bait, Savvy. I know. I engaged with it anyway. All right, so we're about to be in front of I think you can call it a puppy mill. It's right across the street from my mom's house, and you hear dogs barking, looking for attention most hours of the day. And it makes me really sad. But it's only a couple more doors down from here. So I just wanted to share it with somebody else. We're here, okay? You don't need to worry about waiting any longer. We're here. It looks like my mom and stepdad haven't arrived home yet. So hopefully they don't arrive as I'm doing this and question me about what I'm doing. Oh no. My neighbor's in his garage. It's alright. Alright, we're flipping the camera around. I don't think you can see anything. I'll roll this window down. Don't think you can see anything, but you can see right here. It's a little doggy house. They're darn light over there. Kind of making me sad that I can't see anything right now. No dogs complaining right now. And I just feel awkward because my neighbor's sitting in his garage behind me. I can't believe no dogs are barking at me. Alright, I'm gonna keep going, I guess, before I cause a ruckus. Oh. Yep. Indeed, spooky. And another damn vegan. Can we call you something else, another damn vegan, or do you prefer to be called that? I wonder if there's somewhere we can go. Oh, I didn't track. I gotta pull over and see if I still can save my trip on my one wheel, tracking miles and whatnot. Let me pull over in this neighborhood up here. I wonder if there's a street light so you can see me. This is a brand new neighborhood over here. I used to walk across this field when I was in grade school to get home faster to see Pokemon, a new episode of Pokemon come out. I do see a streetlight. Might be what we need. Or we could just drive down to the park real quick. Because there's only streetlights here where there are houses. I don't want to just park in front of strangers' houses. Unless I have to. You know what I mean? You might. Another damn vegan is Angela. You know, I'm sure I've heard somebody say that before. I'm sure I've heard somebody call you Angela. And there might be more Angelas. I don't know. Let me know. How many Angelas are in the vegan community? I see my one wheel lighting up in the back. It looks funny. Oh, this is a street light. I wonder if it's bright enough. I just want to pull over and make sure I get that one wheel journey on the books before it deletes itself. I wonder if you can see me. You guys see me now? Yeah, look at this. Look at that lighting. That street light is just doing the trick. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. And we're chilling here for a second. I'll read some comments before I pull open the One Wheel app. And you can see me without my glasses on. Because who likes glasses in the way, right? All right, where were we? Yeah. Okay, we are already caught up. All right, I'll call you whatever, Angela. I don't think I knew. Y'all still there? I'm still here, guys, if you are. I'm still here. I was looking at the app. I was hoping you guys could still hear me, but I guess not. I was looking at my One Wheel app. I had to save that ride and give it a name. And turns out I broke my speed record. Fastest I had ever gone before was 16.1 miles an hour. Going across the dam the first time, I went 16.1 miles an hour. But on the way back, I went 18.6 miles per hour. What? And it happened in about the same place on the dam. I'm thinking what happened is I hit a big bump and the wheel spun real fast. That's my guess. And like maybe it happened in the same exact spot when I went across. Yeah, I was excited. I was looking at that. I was talking to y'all, but I guess y'all didn't hear anything I said. Oh. I'm just catching up with y'all's chats. Y'all were just chatting with each other, waiting on me to come back. Who's Dean? And is he actually resting in peace, or is he just gone? Hope I'm not being insincere or inconsiderate, rather. Jen Kiti or Kaiti? Would I be willing to go down to the zoo and free the kangaroos? Maybe not. Probably not. They don't belong here. Like if you're paying for a plane ticket to Australia for me, maybe. If we are freeing kangaroos from Australian zoos, maybe we'll talk about it. But I'm not sure. Does anybody know Jen Kiti? Jen Kaiti? J N Kaiti? I don't know. Help me pronounce this name, and if anyone knows who they are. My car's running. I should probably just drive home, huh? But the street light is here just for me. There's no one around. I didn't know that. I usually wait to see what happens. But yeah, it's too long. It's so long ago. Jen Kite, you got a boat. Are you suggesting we get on your boat and sail all the way across the planet, around the planet, and free some kangaroos from a zoo? I mean, if you got a plan, don't let me stop you. I mean, you can send me the plan and maybe I'll consider it. Right now, it sounds a little wacky. Sounds like you're just yanking my chain. All right, parking brake is off and I'm in gear. I'm going to drive home unless someone has something to say. Janky is anti-vegan? Shame, shame, shame. We don't want that. I mean, you can be here. I'm not going to stop you from hanging out in vegans' live streams. I don't understand why. If you're against an ethical stance of exploiting animals, why you would hang out in their channel. Maybe just because we're nicer than everyone else. Everybody else picks on them way more than we do. Free them here and sail them there. If you got a legitimate plan that's actually going to work, where we can actually get these kangaroos back to Australia where they belong, I mean, send me the detailed plans. I'd love to go over those plans on live stream. I don't know how you're anti-vegan. I take Spooky's word for it, unless you can prove to me otherwise. Like I see Sabby Coops in dozens of different vegan channels and live streams. They are just all over it, all over the chat. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to this street light. Bye. I'm in the dark. I'm creeping in the dark, driving my car. I'm gonna go home now. And I don't know just what I'm gonna do next, but I'm going home. I had dinner earlier. See if I can get some cool sounding beats on here. I'm gonna check it out later. Tell me what you think. That doesn't sound good. All right, here we go. All right, don't crash the car. I'm gonna keep driving. Still got 3 people hanging out. All right, you can see the glare of my glasses every now and then. Here comes a street light. You might see me. I don't know if I should drive through the park or not. I don't know what time it is. 9:20? I don't think the park is closed. I think it closes at 10. Oh, this car's turning in front of me. That's okay. We don't know what we're doing here. We're waiting for cars to go by so we can turn onto the highway. Yeah, we turn onto the highway. We got a full tank of gas, but we're not gonna use any of it because I'm a cheapskate. Unless any of you guys got somewhere for me to go. Does anybody know any vegans in the Texas, Oklahoma area that are in need of some kind of companionship or, you know, some kind of human connection that is vegan friendly, that they don't, maybe they're in a similar situation to me, but they haven't been vegan as long, so they're not quite used to it yet of being isolated. Kids playing tennis. Can you see? I don't think you saw any of them. We'll drive by the other side. Oh, don't wreck your car in the park. Yeah, there's still people here hanging out in the park after dark. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just gonna drive home. You guys just wanna... You guys want me to walk you into my home? Or maybe my bus? I got a tiny school bus. If you haven't watched my channel at all, you might not know that. I share a living space with one of my older brothers. And well, none of them are vegan, but he's definitely not vegan. And it's hard for me to go live and talk about stuff whenever I think you might be able to hear me and hear me spouting all my vegan propaganda on the interwebs. Through the airwaves, we conquer. I don't know, guys. Oh, I gotta get home and do Spanish. I gotta do my Spanish lesson today. Well, at least one. I usually spend about an hour every day. I'm not very good though. You know what? I'll drive halfway down Main Street for you guys. Oh, we got a green light. So we're gonna look. You guys are gonna look to the east as I drive across the highway. I think not much there, right? A few gas stations, and there's a gas station in the other direction. There's kind of another gas station behind me. A lot of gas stations for how small the town is. But oh shit, we're not looking at the town for you. Shit. I don't know. We're not doing much for you. And this here is the meat market, the grocery store. So unless I want to drive 15 minutes, that's where I get my groceries. But they also murder. They also murder cows and pigs there. They will also process deer, wild boar, bears, other stuff too. I actually worked there. I worked there, guys. This was like 15 years ago, maybe. Little less than 15 years ago, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I worked behind the meat counter at the grocery store. I would slice up sandwich meats, summer sausage, and smoked cheese. And there was a very encouraged one for you, one for me policy. You'd be slicing up summer sausage and cheese. You'd get however much they wanted. You put it on the scale. If they needed a little bit more to get to the weight they wanted, you go slice it up, and then you'd slice one for yourself. And also, they make beef jerky there. Used to love it, you know. I'm not against the flavor of beef jerky. Most of us vegans are not. I could almost say that none of us are against the flavor, right? We just don't support the exploitation and murder of sentient beings that never did anything wrong to you. Yeah, but you'd be bagging up jerky in the back of the place, and you'd be chewing on a piece the whole time. The whole time you'd be chewing on a piece for yourself. I'm gonna turn over here. My shifting isn't doing very good. Not very good. Yeah, there was one time I went to the kill floor on a slaughter day. I'm pretty sure they only slaughter on Thursdays. It's a small holding local farm kind of slaughterhouse. But one of these days I'll show you where their feedlot is. It's just south of town. And it's just a bunch of cows walking around in their feces and mud. And it stinks like shit every time you drive by, and it's a very pleasant drive otherwise. Like, I'd much rather drive on that road than the interstate whenever I'm going to the nearest city-like place, escape the small town, go to a college town where I can hang out and play drums on the street and not feel weird about it. make some tip money. All right, we've arrived home. And I hit my microphone. We got some light on for you guys. I'm going to turn my car off, but I think I'm going to chill here for a minute. Is there something I can do about this light just shining right at you? I mean, I could get in the back of the car and have the light hit my face. Or I'm going to scoot over my passenger seat. How about that? How about that, guys? Oh, we don't need the car on. All right, we're chilling in the car for a minute. We're gonna look at any comments that happened while I was driving. Yeah, the light looks good. You just gotta lean up against the door in your passenger seat, and you got all this light on you, but your eyes look black because it's so dark. That looks creepy. That's creepy. All right, where am I in this chat? All right, okay. Jen Kaiti is still trying to convince us that he's not. How far back am I? Dang it. Y'all have been chatting it up. All right, there we are. Anti-vegan. I remember that. Free, then here. Yep, you want us to get kangaroos from the zoo and get them on your boat and go to Australia with you? All right. Sorry if this is boring that I'm going so far back in the conversation. But if you commented on something I was talking about that I want to talk about, I'm glad I'm reading it now so I don't miss it. Just got off the streetcar and walking home. A streetcar? I don't understand the term streetcar. Like maybe it's like a taxi or an Uber or something like that. Or maybe it's like they're called like train cars, but like the kind that are on the street. Help me. It'll take a minute before I can read down that far. Dang, it got cold. I hope you made it home before you got too cold. Who are you an hour ahead of? I am in Central Time. I'm in Texas. Deer on Camera with Michael Jackson's Beat It. But the lyrics are eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Troll asshole. I don't know about that one. It's hard to say. Maybe he was just saying the deer was eating, but I'm leaning towards Sabby Coots. I think the spooky bass knows best. But I mean, I'll still hear you out, Jane Kaiti. I still haven't seen a pronunciation. I don't know how you want your name pronounced. Jen Kaiti, Jen Kitty. I don't know. Angela, right? I do have a bus. It's a short bus. It's only like 4 windows. It's on a like a Chevy Express van chassis. So the short bus, right? But I have a stage built on top of it for performance art, and I sleep in it. And I have a kitchenette. I did all my own solar work on it. Got a nice battery bank and solar panels and all the fun stuff. Nuggets in the coop. That sounds like an egg thing. They're baby chicks. It is a funny name. Really funny, yeah. Are any of them hurt? Trying to read these things. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. There are infinite mosquitoes. I don't think you can keep them down. I mean, I think you can kill them in your house, right? And then there'll be no mosquitoes in your house if you kill them all. But you open the door a couple times, one's gonna get in. Hmm. I recently found an excellent way of getting flies out of my house. I used to just like shoo them out the window. There's like one window that the screen on the outside doesn't like fully close, so I try to shoo them out that one. But if they're on a different window, I'll shoo them out there. And if I do them out of the window I don't want them to, they'll kind of get trapped in there, and I feel bad. But there's like a hole in the screen, so if they try hard enough and look everywhere, they'll find the way out. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing it if I can't get them out the window I want them to go out. But I have a little car vacuum I bought, and it's got a little filter on it, and it's just like this little chamber, like this big, and they just get trapped in there, and I just release them outside. I've been doing that for the past couple weeks. Makes me feel better about myself. I feel stupid talking about it. I need to take a shower. My brother's gonna hate it. Where are... I will say nothing more. Glad you're home. I'm gonna be covered in chigger bites. Walked back and forth through my mom's yard like 50 times trying to get the lawnmower started. Failed miserably. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going on the dam with the one wheel. And I could just feel stuff slapping me on the legs. Not somebody was saying that, but I don't know. There's definitely chiggers under my socks. There's gotta be. Gotta go shower. Fault for having them in the first place. How far behind am I on this chat? What are you, a sanctuary? Streetcar is an electric public transit vehicle. Ah, it does run on rails. Is the streetcar like the little train things that go by and uh in the background of Chip's stream when he's uh is that what you refer to as streetcars? Is those little, or is it something smaller that's like personal, like fits one person or like a family instead of like anybody who wants to get on. All right, finally, Jane Kitty. Yeah, you're crying at my short bus. I love my short bus. People actually do live in a forest. Spooky. I can attest. I went out to uh, Mount Shasta, California, hung out with a lot of hippies, and I camped out on the mountain in my tent for a month and a half. I met some interesting characters out there. Oh, I caught up. I got 3 more. Hey, there's a fourth person in here. What's up? Stream's almost over. If you want, you can look back at the beginning of the stream. I was riding my one wheel on the dam. It was a good old time. Check it out. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be hanging out here, but let yourself be known. Yeah. Yeah, in Chip Stream, it does look like it's about 2 buses long. There's like a power line above it that it like hooks onto, and then like the rails that's like embedded in the street. It's like you're describing. I think that's exactly what you're talking about. I haven't taken any like public transportation since I hopped on a school bus when I was like in grade school. Like probably, let's see, my oldest brother started driving uh he would have been 16, so I would have been like 12 or 11, something like that. I've been on a plane a couple of times, but never like I've never been on like public transportation bus. I haven't even been on a train. That's crazy. I just drive where I want to go. There's not much public transportation where I'm at anyway. If I go into the city, there is some, but I grew up in a rural area, so driving is what I know. So swing based on misunderstanding. That deer was out there chowing down every night. The actual song was Weird Al. Just eat it. That's a baby nuggets. We're whispering to the microphone. Sorry for being awkward. Oh, somebody left. Spooks, are you still there? Jen, Kitey leave? Did you scare them off? Oh, we got another spike of people. Hey, we're just hanging out. I was riding my one wheel on the dam earlier. You can scroll back to the beginning of the video if you'd like. Yeah, I can imagine public transportation being easy to get around the city. It is a little stressful whenever I find myself in a city setting. I don't go to the city often. Um, so it's kind of like it's almost like an adventure to me, when I do finally go to the city. It's like it's not that big of an inconvenience because it's like it never like just like the traffic like that never happens to me like on a daily basis. Like I mean I don't even work full time, so like I don't even deal with like my local traffic every day. I sit around and watch a bunch of vegans move their mouths around. Yeah, I can relate. Middle of nowhere, had to drive. Oh, Jen Kitty is back. I mean, Jen Kitty, if you are vegan, just say you're vegan. All right? And tell us what veganism is. Like what's your best understanding of the definition of veganism? And if it's close, we'll leave you alone. I guess the new people didn't stick around. But I do love my car. What kind of car do you drive? Since you love it so much. I got a Honda Fit 2010. I've had it for about 8 years, I think. Yep, that's about right. Maybe 9. Because I bought my short school bus like a year after I bought this car. I bought this car, I started doing some car camping, and I'm like, this is it. I'm like, but I really want my drums with me. Man, wouldn't it be cool to have a bunch of tools? I could fix my stuff. I could just live on the road. Still want to be a nomad. I still want to be a nomad. Where am I at with this chat? I want you to just get up and go. Yes, the freedom is nice. Jen Kitty, you don't see us with a plan to save the kangaroos? You supposedly have a plan to save the kangaroos, right? You've proposed that there is a plan, but you have not presented said plan other than you said, release them here and take them there. I think that's as far as the plan went, as far as I'm concerned. I might have missed some details. I didn't see any other details. And plans need details. Angela, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Angela. You bought a Toyota Corolla with 67,000 kilometers on it from your 94-year-old neighbor? That sounds like a steal. Excellent job. I mean, I guess it depends on what you paid, but I mean, anything with low miles, low kilometers. See, I can't remember. I think it's what is it? Twice as many or like no, it's I can't remember. Is it? So like kilometers, I want to say it's like 2.2 kilometers to a mile, maybe. If that's true, it's only like 30,000 miles. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please, someone correct me. If you bought a car that's 20 years old with only 30,000 miles on it, and it was your neighbor that's 94 years old, that had to be a good deal. Yeah, 5K cash for a car with only 30,000 miles on it. That's amazing. If I've got my math somewhat correct. I paid about $5,000 for this car like 8 or 9 years ago, and it had 150,000 miles, not the kilometers. How many males have you saved? Oh, yeah, we're talking about chickens. Yeah, 39,000 miles for $5,000. Great job. Excellent purchase. What a great investment. That thing should keep driving for quite some time, especially if you keep taking public transport. I'm wondering, maybe being an old lady, maybe someone else was maintaining her car for her. Curious if there's anything wrong with it, or if it's just like pristine and good condition. Yeah, I can imagine any mechanic would be like, buy this, buy this, buy this. I can't believe they put new tires and a new windshield and detailed it for you. It's only 39,000 miles and they did all that. There'd have to be a crack in the windshield. Why would they put a new windshield on it unless it was cracked? I mean, my first 3 vehicles I bought already had a crack in the windshield, and I never replaced it. Yeah, agreed, Sabby. 39,000 miles is definitely a stroll in the park for a car. Tiny little chip in the windshield, and they're like, no, we can't let you drive off with this tiny chip in the windshield. Nope, we'll replace it. I can't believe that. That's the best car deal I've ever heard of. All right, we'll take a little sip of water. We're getting ready to wind down. I still got to do Spanish. What time is it? I still got over an hour before I have to do Spanish. I mean, really, realistically, hour and a half safely, but I like to get my hour in. I'm looking at my phone. Nothing important in my notifications other than telling me to do my Spanish. I'm either gonna call it here, unless y'all want to see the inside of my bus. It's a wreck in there. I just have shit laying around. I don't even think my bed's made. Probably draining the battery on my car with this light on. I'm not sure how long it lasts. Somebody else is here. Let yourself be known. What's up? We're just chilling. I'm actually about ready to get off the stream unless somebody wants to see the inside of my bus. But back at the beginning of the stream, I was riding my one wheel around on the local dam with a sunset. It was a nice, fun time. And they're gone. Did they ever say that they were vegan though? Or I don't know. Yeah, old people go to retirement homes. Makes me sad. Maybe you can bring her car to her and if it's not against the rules, take her for a little joyride. Oh, I'm sure she would love that. Since she gave you like the deal of a lifetime. Nobody gets nobody gets cars for that cheap with that low of miles. Yes, children like villains. Vegan villains. How much battery does my phone have? 19%. You visit her almost every Sunday? Wow. You're way better than me. That's so thoughtful of you. Were you friends with her before you bought the car? Yeah, I'm gonna go on my bus. That one. That looked like it got hit. Jen Kaiti, how did you find my channel? Was it just on your recommended? Yeah, I knew she was your neighbor. I was just wondering if you were close with her before you bought the car. Oh, I hate the way the glasses look in this lighting. This, oh, the shadow of the lenses on my cheeks. Oh, gross. Oh, that looks so gross. I want to vomit. Oh. It reminds me of people who wear like, I won't say anymore. I don't want to talk shit about people. But I was just thinking, like colored lenses on glasses, sometimes it looks funny when the sun goes through the lens and like hits their face. But this looks way gross, like way nastier than a colored lens. I think I'd like a bit of color instead of this. This just looks so gross. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're still unclear if you're vegan or not. If you could like explain how you understand or what you understand veganism to be, or what is the definition of veganism to your best ability. That's so thoughtful of you to help her with her groceries. I appreciate you telling me I look fine. I just think it's the shadow of the lenses looks fucking weird. It just looks weird. I don't know. All right, we're going in the bus. I think we're going in the bus. We're going in the bus? Yeah, I think we're going in the bus. I'm surprised. I'm surprised this microphone is still on. I don't know how long they actually last. This is like the first time I've actually used it. I gave it a test. Like I tried recording. Well, I didn't try recording. I recorded a few test videos just to make sure the product worked when they came in the mail. And they did, so I was happy and I didn't have to return them. So yeah, that was probably a few weeks ago, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff since then and hadn't really had time to go through all my new stuff. Ah, goodness. As soon as I open the door, I hear this. You can't hear it. You might be able to hear it if I step outside. Do you hear that? Industrial noise. It's a feed mill. They just make food for animal agriculture. And it yells at me until about 2 a.m. every weeknight. Pretty annoying. Makes it hard to be a vegan. But it's not hard to be vegan. It just makes it harder. Harder. I'm going to leave the rest of this stuff in the car. I just want to get the one wheel out. We're going to need a shower soon. I'm going to have to catch up with the chat again because y'all keep going. That's not a complaint. Please continue. The engagement is very much encouraged and appreciated. All right, we're just going to set this thing down here. I know it's dark, guys. It's okay. There will be light soon. And we are coming up on our 2-hour mark. Goodness gracious, it is a mess in here. You hear that squeaky door? Squeak! Alright. Alright, we got some light about to come on. Oh, I can't prop the phone up with the microphone plugged in the bottom of it. We have light. How much light do we need? Hey guys, it's illegal to smoke weed in Texas. Should I go ahead and do it anyway? Well, maybe not to smoke it, but like, you know, the sale of it. Sale of it. Yeah, this is my bus. Let me somewhat make the bed, right? Be somewhat presentable. Follow the other garbage lying around. We don't need this heater. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Boxes. Boxes of stuff. Boxes I just need to throw away because I already used the stuff that came in the boxes, but maybe I want the box for something. Ah, such a collector of stuff. Alright. Are y'all ready for the 10-cent tour of the bus? Let me catch up with the chat first. Alright, lean back here. Scroll, 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 scroll. Dang it, you guys are chatty. Chatty, chatty, I love it. I love it. Shadows, though. That's where I left off. Oh, nope, groceries. Appreciate you telling me I look fine. Your cat's name is Oliver J. That's so lovely. You bring a little kitty to visit her. I bet she loved that. Does she have cats too? Or was she alone? She have no animal companions? Probably not, being that old. It's hard to commit to taking care of an animal at that age, or even close to that age. Yeah, it does make it look like they do have frames. Phone's at 15% battery. I'm gonna have to buy something to be able to charge my phone and plug in this microphone into. You know what I mean? Like, gotta plug the thing in. How many things can you plug into a phone at once? I mean, dang it. Okay, you just said the word vegan. But did you say the words I'm vegan? I am vegan? You just said the word vegan. It's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to make you mad. I promise. It just made me laugh. It's like you didn't really claim anything. You just said a word. Yeah, I agree, Angela. If so, that's great. Exactly what I was just saying, spooky. Saying vegan doesn't mean not saying yes, I'm vegan. Builder? I don't know the builder. Doesn't make me a builder. Oh yeah, right. Saying the word builder does not mean I am a builder. Yeah, Angela, do I have to drive a few thousand miles just to do that? Actually, I'm really close to the Oklahoma border, so like if I was really worried about it, I could just move 20 minutes that way. Oklahoma has legalization. I don't know if it's recreational. It might just be medical. I might have to like medical card. But I mean, even so, it wouldn't be hard to get. Yay! Jen Kitty said yes, I am vegan. We celebrate! Yay! Straight answer. Love it. Every second shop is a weed store. Oh no. Does anything get done? Indeed, hearts, hearts, hearts. Everyone has reconciled. All right. Oh, I'm going to turn on my hotspot because I have a TV wired into my power system. I'm gonna let that boot up for a minute. It'll pick up on my hotspot. We're going back to the 10-cent tiny bus tour. I'm gonna turn on another light. I'm gonna read this message first. I'm glad you like my bus, even though you haven't seen much of it yet. Jen Kitty, we are very sorry. Maybe we are not as direct as we should be when asking for a direct answer. All right, 10-cent tour. Here's my bed. Come on, why are you focusing? What's going on here? What in the world? All right, what is going on? It'll focus on TV. It won't focus on my bed. That is the weirdest. I don't know. I'm gonna turn on another light. And we got oh shoot, that's not plugged in. No worries. Only takes a second. We got the the normal LED strip light. I don't really have it placed where I want it to be. It's still in a roll. I'm gonna have it go all the way around the bus. But this other light is, it's like a under counter light. and I got it on a dimmer. See that? Well, the phone adjusts, you know, so it doesn't really capture it right? And you know, a couple of these hammocks, old affirmation board. Don't worry about that. Haven't updated that in like 3 years or so. I was on a whole spiritual thing, and now I'm kind of atheist. Uh, still have a hard time saying that out loud in front of people. So I hope you feel honored. Somebody left. They didn't want the tour. Oh, this countertop I made from scrap woods from the cabinet shop I used to work at. I still help install cabinets, but this was an old refrigerator cabinet. Oh, you don't want to look in there. That's a naughty item. I mean, I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind, but you know, internet. This was a refrigerator cabinet, so it like stands upright, and it goes on like this. This was the other half of it. I split it in half, like depth wise, so I'd have two that are like asymmetrical in the bus. If you can see that, all this junk is just, you know, in the way of seeing everything as it's designed to be seen. Yeah, my little refrigerator on a pull out, you know, that's where I charge my phone, you know. You know, my refrigerator plugs in with a 12 volt, plugs into the 12 volt here, just like that. Oh look, I haven't turned that on in over a year. That's all right. I haven't been traveling at all. Yeah, all this wood here is spliced together with tiny pieces of scrap wood from the cabinet shop. I didn't buy a single piece of wood for this project. It's all scrap pieces patched together. I got a water tank built into the bottom of the cabinet. It's elevated about 4 inches off the ground, so I can, like, water can come out the bottom easily able to attach a, you know, water line to the bottom of it. Yeah, I got a sink here. It's not hooked up yet. The actual faucet is hanging out behind the cabinet. But you can see the stainless steel here. Yeah, it's all made by hand. Check out this. It's nice and lumpy. Like each piece of wood, I kind of like carved out in between each piece of wood, so it kind of has this lumpy feel. I like to leave in knots and stuff. Look at that pretty knot. Oh, come on, focus for me. Focus for me. It's a pretty knot down here. A little pretty knot. I still need to put like a big face on this. You know, that's a gun case, but I don't have any guns. I bought the gun case for microphones, a waterproof case for microphones. I play drums, you know, recording drums requires, you know, mini microphones. I didn't do much up with the front, but I want to put a little compost toilet up here in the front and a tiny little shower pan. So it's kind of like a mud room. You walk in the front door, take off your clothes if you're filthy, shower right then and there. Come in, have your driver's seat. It's all covered up with stuff. Up here I keep all my like electrical tools, that kind of thing. Not much more in here. I got a big battery bank down here behind this plexiglass. There's two 300 amp hour batteries. So, good amount of storage. I don't know how much you guys know about off-grid power. But we got so my batteries are down under here, and inverters here. That's a 5,000 watt modified sine wave inverter. I am changing it out with a 4,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. I have it, I just haven't switched it out yet. So, like, only difference is this has the potential to damage sensitive electronic equipment, like computers or motors or stuff like that. I've run my computer off of this. The computer makes a funny buzz noise, and I'm not a fan. And I run this air conditioner off of this, and it has no issue. But air conditioners can be damaged by modified sine wave inverters. I got a major cutoff. I got a big fuse that probably won't help me because it's too big. But I mean, I guess if I got struck by lightning, it would protect my batteries. This is a shunt. I have an app on my phone where I can check all the comings and goings of electricity through my system. This here is a solar charge controller, as well as this. This is also a wind charge controller. I had a windmill mounted on the bus for a little while. First time I drove it, I broke the windmill. I intended on taking it down when I was driving, but got caught up on a mission. That is another solar charge controller. This is my initial setup. Now it's my backup setup. These batteries over here are lithium-ion batteries, and these are old lead-acid batteries. These were kind of like wheelchair batteries. So they're not very powerful. They got the job done. I was able to do, I researched, I bought stuff. I was able to do my little experiments with this stuff. I gained confidence, and then I spent money on lithium-ion batteries. This is nice to have. I wouldn't be against taking it out to sell it if someone wants a little setup. And it can run some stuff. Like, I just wanted to be able to play music into the night. And with this setup, I was confident that I could definitely play music while the sun was up, and maybe an hour or two into the dark, into sundown, you know what I mean? Or maybe not sundown, because you don't really get as much solar power during sunset. There's just a small trickle. Anyway, yeah. I have another one over here. So 2 of these charge controllers were plugged into here, and this one here I bought to supplement power. So I have an import for solar it's like a ground deploy array of solar panels, and then I have 2 mounted up front and 2 mounted in the back of the bus. Yeah, and I even got these little solar cutoff. So if I need to work on my system, which I will need to work on, I'll need to switch this inverter. When I switch this inverter off, I'll turn this off, turn these off, turn this off. Is all my charging goes to this, and then it goes through here to this. These are bus bars, so you connect a bunch of wires, and that's like how you connect a bunch of things to one system. So, and then this bus bar has the inverter hooked up to it, and what else is hooked up to it? I think it's just it's just the inverter. So power goes through my cutoff into the bus bar, and then through these wires to the inverter, and then this big wire hooks up to here, and all my chargers are connected to this bus bar. And then this is a whole separate system. Charge controller. That thing, underneath the cabinet there is part of this other system. That's what my TV is hooked up to. So that device there in front of my finger takes 12-volt power and turns it into 19-volt to run my television straight off the batteries instead of turning on the inverter. The inverter will draw power just being on. Not a lot, just a few watts, but it's still something. You don't need to run your inverter all the time. Just when you need heavy loads or something like that. But yeah, so that's a charge controller. I have a ground deploy. I have to ground deploy to charge these panels. I mean, to charge these batteries. And I've got another inverter over here to use my backup power bank. And there's another inverter here. But yeah, I can also charge off the alternator. And I can also charge off of grid power. Yeah, I've got more USB ports and we call a cigarette lighter socket, 12-volt socket, and that charges. And this is my mobile power station. It's not a very big power bank, but my mobile setup. So whenever I go set up live music on the street, I bring this, set out a few solar panels, and I can power people's amplifiers and charge my one wheel. I could even power this tiny little 500-watt heater. Yeah. My TV. Oh, you need to see outside. I need to show you the hatch. I need to show you my deck. I don't have a flashlight, I don't think. You need to see it, guys. You need to see it. I don't have a flashlight on me. Where? What? Okay, we're back. We are back. I need to plug. Oh, I don't know what to do. I've got 5% battery, guys. I got a plan though, right? So here's my plan. Flashlight on the power bank. We're gonna go up, right? There's the hatch. It's open, right? Remember, my phone's battery's at 5%, and I don't really want to unplug my microphone just yet. Look how nice my deck is. That's where my windmill used to be. All right, I gotta step up here real quick. All right, guys. This is a huge flashlight. I've never used a flashlight this big in my life. Look how amazing my deck is. Right? I did this myself. Okay, I didn't weld up this. I didn't fabricate the metal frame, but I did cut and install all of these deck boards. Look, I even have power up here. I have an outlet I made. I did that myself. All right, I'm going back in. All right, we're plugging my phone in. Did I get it? I did it. Y'all are still here, right? I think y'all are still here. I gotta read. I gotta read some of those comments. There's a new person in here. Oh, Satanic Steven is back. Alright, I gotta go back and read some comments. Where am I at? My goodness. Alright guys, there's no way I'm going to be able to read all these comments and keep you all entertained. But I'm here. So tell me what's up. Yeah, I had to unplug. I had to unplug this to charge my phone. And now my audio's AIDS. Absolute AIDS. Satanic Steven. I haven't had a steady paycheck in 5 years. Angela, you go ahead and have your popcorn, okay? Nobody's gonna stop you. I'm going to partake in something myself, even though I hate doing that before I study Spanish. Oh, man. Oh, who left? Maybe Angela left? She went to go get popcorn? Oh, wait, no, we're back up at 4 again. How are you doing, Steven? I'm not sure what virgin eggs are. It sounds... I mean, you put a vomit emoji. I guess that kind of describes it all. I don't know. The Chinese egg. Hey, let me know what happens when I turn the phone sideways. Okay, it says orientation is locked. It wants me to turn it back. So maybe I can... God, that's sketchy. Hanging it off the side of my countertop. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Maybe around the corner. Nope, that ain't gonna work. I don't know what to do. If I go too far away from the phone, you probably won't be able to hear me very well. Okay, you're just gonna look up at my hatch. Oh, you're blinded by the light, guys. I can't put you guys anywhere without me thinking you're gonna run away because of how awful everything looks. I think I gotta put some more in here. Nope, I got plenty. Plenty! All right. All right. This is how we do it, right? This thing. All right. We just there's already some used in there, right? We just put a little on top, right? This is all we need. We don't need to do this more than once a day. We don't need to do this every day of the week. All right? It's just a little bit. And this thing heats up. All right? It just heats up. That's all we're doing. We're just heating it up. We're not burning anything and inhaling smoke or nothing like that. No, no, no. We're just heating stuff up in a small chamber. And we're inhaling some, vapors, I guess. We're just inhaling some vapors. I'm glad life is good. You are welcome. We're having a good time in here. We just need a moment. I didn't do that. Woo! Woo! Whoops a daisy. Woo-wee! Well, that's all we do around here. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, this darn remote. Better. Ah. Now what, guys? What do I do now? Is it time to go? Do y'all have somewhere else to hang out right now? Who's live? Does anyone know who else is live right now? Oh, I can't believe that's standing. Except now I can't get a drink. I want to see who else. Yeah, I guess I am the captain. But I'm not in front of my computer, and I'll be like, see if I know if anybody's live or not. What do I do? I wanna tell. I mean, if I drop down, y'all go somewhere else anyway. You could go to the same place. And if somebody says like somebody is live, somebody is live. Now I can go back to doing my normal thing and lurk in the background, and I'll study Spanish and speak very poor Spanish and have a harder time trying to read it. No, I can like read it out loud, all right, but like understanding somebody speak it fluently, the way all languages go, most people speak pretty fluidly. I feel like I I skip a lot, just don't talk for extended periods of time. I don't know. When I go live, I do rant a lot. Sometimes I feel like I'm too much, or other people make me feel like I'm too much when I get excited about the things that I'm excited about. But what do you think? Oh. Oh, somebody new joined. What's up? We're pretty much at the end of the stream. A couple people joined. So we're pretty much done here, but if you want to go watch me ride a one wheel on the dam during sunset, which was pretty fun, I recommend watching it. Somebody else might recommend it as well. The audio is better than I had to unplug my microphone receiver from the phone so I could charge it, because I am at I was at 5%. I'm at 10. I guess technically I could plug my microphone back in and make it sound better while I say goodnight, because I don't know what else to do unless y'all have suggestions. Spaghetti? You said you were going to bed. You can't go to bed while making spaghetti. Duh. What are you gonna do while you eat that spaghetti if I just end the live? What are you gonna do? Why is my phone not focused? Focus. Phone. Focus. Is it just me or is my phone unfocused? Am I losing my mind or am I blind? It looks fuzzy. What's going on? Are my eyes messed up now or what? Am I not being focused on? Ah, 5 a.m. I do that kind of shit. What time is it for me? Oh no, I touched a button. No, I didn't. 10:50. And now I gotta do Spanish like this. Ah. It does look like it's in focus now. Dang it. Does it look better to you too? Did it actually not focus while it was dark? Yeah, I wouldn't fall asleep while making spaghetti. That would mean like you'd wake up and there's like spaghetti almost made, or even worse, it's been cooking for like 10 hours. Dang it. Yeah, spooky. You can just go to sleep. I appreciate I appreciate you. Thank you for engaging so much and being the vegan detective in my chat. Dang it. I want a drink, but it's behind my phone. Does it look crazy? Does it look like I have a moving shot? If I sit still? Oh, I just don't want it to fall when it stops moving. My phone is literally standing up on its end on the edge of the handle of my refrigerator with the charger plug with the charger cable plugged in going into it off of the ledge, right? So it's like, oh, charger cord. Here's the phone. One, two, three, 4 quarters of a phone. Just imagine it's flat. And that's what I was trying to explain. Sorry for the loud noise. I guess I can plug this in. How about now? Should be better now, right? I got this other one on. This one I've been wearing for the past couple hours or longer. When did I go one wheel on the dam? Was it like, I think it was before 8 when I started, maybe? That should be charging. Cool. Nice. Yeah, you hear it now. It's good. My goodness. I definitely didn't say we move on the zoo at dawn, but I have now. Like, the Jen, Kitty get what they needed just because I said the words with my lips. I don't know. If you're not gone already. I don't really have much else to say. Yeah, I should go live more. I should have brought y'all out with me last Friday when I went. I went into Denton, Texas on the square and just played drums. I went prepared to also try to do some like vegan outreach here. I brought like this microphone and a tripod and my camera. I could have set up my camera and my phone to live stream and capture wide format video at the same time. Uh, but I just played my drums and people walked by and some of them grooved out to what I was playing and yeah, you meet people that are excited about drums and they'll talk to you and get excited. Some people throw down a little bit of money and it never hurts to have a little bit extra. But yeah, I wanted to bring y'all out there and try to do some more vegan outreach. I've talked to people I meet, but I haven't gone out with that being the like the agenda of your trip. It's been a couple years since I posted my first one. My what is it called? Do animals deserve moral consideration video? And talked to a guy for like probably 45 minutes or more. Good night if you haven't left. I'm glad all of y'all have come by. Enjoy your presence and other people's streams. I don't understand why there's not more of us. I'm not talking about here, but like out there, right? In the bedtime. Gosh, I gotta study Spanish like this. I'm swiping stuff off my phone now because I don't want to look at it or. Oh, goodness. We're probably all doing the same exact motions all at the same time. Everyone just swiping looking at the phone for a while, scroll for no reason, pick a app or look at a message, maybe respond, maybe scroll. That's what we do. Sometimes intentionally avoid doing so for long periods of time. We always come back to it. I didn't show you that part of my bus, the cutouts. You probably just saw them. Right? So this is just like the normal. I can't see down over my hand. So this is just like the stock part of the bus, right? I didn't gut the bus all the way down to bare metal. I mean, this is metal, but I didn't want to like tear this big chunk of metal out of here and just like put a bunch of a big heavy thing. I don't know, just like replace it with wood whenever you could just keep what's there. I just cut big holes in it. It's very sturdy and it's like spray foamed real good. I mean, I wouldn't say real good. I did say it though. Dang it. But it could look better. I don't know if I want to paint it and just look like garbage. I cut that middle part over like it's recessed a little bit so I can put like a piece of 1/4-inch plywood on it or something else just to cover up the wires, but I still have access to the wires. That's why there's a couple pieces of plywood there to screw the panel I want to cover the wires to the bus. A little piece of plywood there. Pop, it sticks. All right, guys. Damn. One wheel. Yeah. I needed to see me jump off the one wheel. That might have been when I went 18.6 miles per hour. I previously haven't gone over 16.1, and apparently my app told me I went 18.6 at one point in time when I was going across the dam. That's crazy to me. Like, you saw how bumpy it was. I really need to wear a helmet. Oh gosh. I mean, do any of y'all remember seeing me running off the one wheel when I was coming on the way back? I was coming across the dam on the way back. I was going really fast and it got really bumpy. It got squirrely and I had to run it off. I thought I was going to fall. I got out of there. Just got to move those feet. Got to move those feet real fast when you. Oh, goodness. I don't feel like I was going that fast. I think I hit a bump really hard and I got airborne enough with the nose tilted down to where it just accelerated while it was in the air. I think that's all it is. But it did say, it says I went that fast, you know what I mean? So I guess I went that fast. I gotta go look at that back. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, y'all gone. Excellent. If anybody watches this back, thank you. It's hard to believe if somebody wasn't here live that you'd make it this far. Thank you. I think this stream's come to a close. If you just came in, you can say hi if you want. But I am ending this stream if you don't in the next couple seconds. If you want, you can go to the beginning and watch me ride one wheel across the dam. There's that sunset. Not the best sunset, but it was good. I went the fastest I ever went on a one wheel, supposedly, says my app, the one wheel app. Pints are only supposed to go 16 miles per hour. I've gone 16.1 once before today, supposedly. I think I just hit a bump and the wheel spun a couple extra miles per hour. Said 18.6. I was going across the dam. It's really, you can drive a car up there, but it's really like bumpy and tall grass, but they mow the top. But it's still like maybe a foot tall in places, but mostly like 8 or 10 inches tall. Cut, it's grown that much since it's been cut. But yeah. And then when my battery was discharged all the way, I ran up the dam 5 times and recharged my battery 1% by running up the hill 5 times and going down. Need a way of capturing that. I mean, I guess I could use my camera. I'd have to bring my camera and carry my phone and be that. An angle would be nice. Just somebody else needs to come with me when I do this stuff. That's dangerous for me to do all by myself. Go there, no helmet, no pads. Just didn't tell anybody where I was going. I mean, one of you wouldn't have done anything. Contacted my local authorities. You don't even know where I'm at. Exactly. Unless you're an interesting person and already know too much. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank y'all for sticking around. Enjoy the one wheel stuff at the beginning of the video.